Hello, my name is Lydie Hakizimana, and I'm the interim CEO of the African Institute for Mathematical Sciences, AIMS. AIMS was established in 2003 as the Africa's first network of centers of excellence for innovative postgraduate training in mathematical sciences, research, and public engagement in STEM. Our centers of excellence are hosted in South Africa, Senegal, Ghana, Cameroon, and Rwanda. Our commitment to scientific excellence goes hand in hand with its commitment to promoting gender equity and inclusion. AIMS continues to be deliberate about gender equity and inclusion, which is indispensable to the advancement of Africa. We are attracting and retaining women in STEM in a couple of ways. AIMS apply a hard quota of at least 30% in recruiting top female talent across all our 5 centers of excellence to level the playing field for women. As of July 2020, 32% of our over 2,200 alumni from 43 African countries are women. Notable among them is Angela Tabiri, who is an AIMS Google postdoc fellow at AIMS Ghana. Angela is also the founder of FEMA Afric Math, which shines a light on women across Africa pursuing PhD in STEM-related field. Angela also leads a team of volunteers at AIMS Ghana who teach math online to the final year junior high school students. AIMS believes female researchers must be at the driver's seat to contribute to a more sustainable approach to Africa's and the world grand challenge. The AIMS Women in STEM initiative is our flagship program, dedicated at accelerating progress for African women in STEM through evidence-based reporting and advocacy, leveraging increased investment, adoption of best practices, and engaging men and women across the STEM pipeline. Through AIMS Women in STEM, our research program and initiatives work to promote the retention of African women in sciences. We provide necessary support for dependents and caregivers to enable mothers to conduct meaningful research and freely travel to regional and international conferences, encouraging our researchers to address issues that affect African women and implementing prestigious women-only research fellowships. The AIMS Women in Climate Change Science Fellowship Program seeks to increase women participation in and contribution to a more sustainable societal response to climate change. Since 2018, we've awarded 6 fellows with up to $35,000 each. We are working to award up to 20 fellowships by the end of 2021. These outstanding women work on revealing the triggers of our changing climate, mapping past, current and future climate patterns, and increasing our knowledge on the impacts of these climate patterns on humanity. Our teacher training program, TTP, is training teachers to respond to the gaps in the STEM education pipeline, while tackling cultural attitudes and stereotypes that push girls out of mathematics and science. As of today, TTP Cameroon has rolled out 3 4-in-1 laboratories with state-of-the-art features, including a teacher simulation lab, an interactive classroom, and a distance learning classroom, e-learning platform for online training, and a community of practice to facilitate interaction between math teachers, researchers, parents, and all interested parties. And we also trained 1,024 teachers and 671 student teachers, impacting all 10 regions in Cameroon and reaching more than 328,000 students, 45% of whom are girls. Since 2018, the Africa Science Week has celebrated women in science by honoring the women scientists in Africa. This breakfast or dinners celebration highlights the pioneering women in each of the African countries that host the Africa Science Week. Furthermore, NEF Ambassadors hosts girls-only events such as coding camps and mentorship sessions with prominent women in their own countries. Through our public engagement and outreach activities, we partner with other organizations such as the Mastercard Foundation, UNESCO, and Women Deliver to profile successful African women in STEM, including AIMS students and alumni, disseminate publication, and promote visibility at conferences and targeted outreach at secondary schools. We observe women-centered international celebrations, such as the International Day of Women and Girls in Science and the International Science Day for Peace and Development, to underscore our commitment to gender equality. AIMS students and staff benefit from regular gender, inclusion and diversity training, mentoring and access to strong women role models to encourage paradigm shifts. Recalling our mission to enable Africa's brightest students to flourish as independent thinkers, problem solvers, and innovators capable of propelling Africa's scientific, educational, and economic self-sufficiency. The overall impact of our work dovetails with the landscape of the SDGs, especially SDGs 3, 4, 5, 7, 13, and 17. As the world grapples with COVID-19 and businesses and organizations around the globe are rethinking the way we live and work, AIMS researchers are working on the front lines of the COVID-19 research. Researchers from the University of Rwanda, the country's joint COVID-19 task force, AIMS and the Perimeters Institute for Theoretical Physics in Canada have laid out a method to optimize pool testing. This specific approach to pool testing was the brainchild of Wilfred Diffon, a mathematical epidemiologist and director of research at AIMS. GS14, the second in Africa, but 14th in the series, brought together a diverse group of experts and stakeholders from a variety of institutions in Africa and beyond to discuss climate change science through a gendered lens. Our partnership with Porsche could not have come at a more opportune moment. The Gender Summit Africa builds on the evidence discussed on the 14th Gender Summit with a view to advancing one of the continent's most pressing problems. How do we shift the paradigm in agriculture from one where women and marginalized groups strive to survive to a sector where they have the skills, space, and opportunity to harness knowledge and technology to fuel the empowerment? We are excited about the prospects of resuming this summit in two parts. One part this year on an online platform, and if conditions permit, the other part in a physical forum next year. We will continue leveraging partnerships with organizations such as Porsche to strive for quality research and innovation through equality as we shape the next decade of research and innovation towards the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals.